their daughter Jackie, their dog, a cat, a bunny, a butterfly, a firefighter, a bird, and an enormous turnip. Good. Yeah, ready? Look at me. One morning, the farmer went to his field. He wanted a turnip. He saw a very large turnip with big green leaves and said,
I will pick this.
Good job. He grabbed onto the turnip and he tugged. And he tugged. But he could not get the turnip out of the ground. His wife saw him huffing and puffing in the field and said, and she raced to the field to help. She grabbed onto the farmer who grabbed onto the turnip, and together they tugged. And they tugged. And they tugged and so more, and they could not get the turnip out of the ground. Jack saw his parents huffing and puffing, he said, and he raced to the field to help, his hat blowing off in the wind. He grabbed onto the farmer's, the mom, she grabbed onto the farmer, he grabbed onto the enormous turnip, and together they tugged. And they tugged. And they tugged some more, but the turnip wouldn't move. Jackie saw her parents and brother huffing and puffing in the field and said, and she raced to the field to help them. Jackie held on to Jack, who held on to his mom, who held on to the farmer, who held on to the enormous turnip, and together they tugged. And they tugged. And they tugged until they were red in the face. But that sneaky turnip wouldn't move. Just then, the dog raced over. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Squeaky bum. There you go. Nobody saw the cat arrive. He snuck over and he bit the dog's tail. And the dog screamed. And everyone screamed. And they all fell down. They stood up and they brushed the dirt off their clothes. And the farmer said, let's try once more.
Let's try once more.
Just then a very smart bunny rabbit hopped over. Binga boinga 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 boinga. I'll help, she said. I'll help, she said. And she grabbed onto the cat, who grabbed onto the dog, who grabbed onto Jackie, who grabbed onto Jack. Straighten your line out, you guys. Straighten your line so everybody can tug and tug and tug. Here, let me help you. Walk this way, walk this way, walk this way, walk this way. There we go. You gotta hold hands. Too far, too far. She can hold the bone. There we go. Hold the bone together. There you go. Ready? And they tugged. Lean. And they tugged. And they tugged and tugged and tugged, and the turnip would not move. Just then a very clever butterfly flew over and said, she grabbed onto the bunny rabbit, who grabbed onto the cat, who grabbed onto the dog, who grabbed onto Jackie, who grabbed onto Jack, who grabbed onto his mom, who grabbed onto the farmer, who grabbed onto the enormous turnip. But before they could tug, a fearless firefighter was checking out the scene and said, I'm here to save the day. And he raced over to save the day. He grabbed onto the butterfly, who grabbed onto the bunny, and together they tugged. And they tugged. And they tugged and tugged and tugged until they were red in the face. But the turnip wouldn't move. Just then a beautiful orange and pink bird flew past. Oh, and everybody saw the beautiful bird. Oh, look at the beautiful bird. Oh, it's beautiful. The bird, checking out the scene, got over to the end of the line and said,
I will help.
she grabbed onto the firefighter, who grabbed onto the butterfly, who grabbed onto the bunny, who grabbed onto the cat, who grabbed onto the dog, who grabbed onto Jackie, who grabbed onto Jack, who grabbed onto his mom, who grabbed onto the farmer, who grabbed onto the enormous turnip. Get ready, turnip. And they tugged. And they tugged. And slowly, slowly, the turnip began to move until... Say pop. He popped out of the ground. Hooray! And they fell asleep with smiles on their faces. That's all right. Lay on your side. You lay on your tummy. Have a seat, turnip. There you go. In the morning, Jackie and her mom got up and went over to the turnip and chopped him up and made him into turnip soup. And they poured soup for all their friends and family who helped. Jackie, you can help her pour some soup to some people. There you go. Start pouring it. Walking on down the line. Or not. Good. They had turnip soup for breakfast, turnip soup for lunch, turnip soup for dinner every single day for a month. The farmer stood up and said, do you remember what you said? Next year.
Next year, I will eat some carrot soup.
Woo! They liked the idea of that, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Come to the silver line for your bow. Come to the silver line. Everybody, toes on the silver line. Toes on it. Ready? One hand on your belly. One hand on your back. Smiles on your faces. My kids in the audience, your hands are in the ready to clap position, right? Good. And